Hey YouTube, it is Sonia, and I am 29 weeks tomorrow, I think. I just counted it, but I can count wrong. Think I'm 29 weeks post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy, um, which is roughly 6.5 months. I recorded a video a few weeks ago, and I'm just back feeling chatty today. um, I'm down. I got down to 131 pounds down from my original weight of 349. So I had lost 131 pounds, which put me at 218, I think. Is that right? Yeah, 218 is 131 pounds down. And then yesterday I was like 222, but this morning I was 219. So as it sits this morning, I'm 130 pounds down from where I started and feeling awesome. This is a size 12 dress, which is super cutie patootie. And I was in a 28. I was wearing 4X, 5X shirts, size 12 or 13 underwear. Now I'm like wearing an 8. It's crazy. I had a little non-scale victory today. I went to Victoria's Secret. Okay, that is a non-scale victory. I've never been in Victoria's Secret because by the time I would have cared about Victoria's Secret, I was already too heavy. So I've never gone in there and bought anything because I couldn't fit. Today I bought something really sassy and beautiful and cute. And I can buy their panties. I can buy their bras. I didn't buy that stuff. I did buy some panties and a little sexy thing. But as far as like, I can fit into everything there. And so that's kind of like a milestone. I've always had to go to Lane Bryant, basically, or Belk, or something like that. I couldn't just go to like Kmart, or unless you want those boxes, those bras in a box with the freaking grandma padded straps, and it's not going to work for me. So anyway, it was a victory. I went to Victoria's Secret and I got something right off the sale rack, and it was awesome. I start my critical care rotation tomorrow in nursing school, which is like ICU. Super freaked out about it. Okay, I'm going to take that back. I'm not super freaked out about it, but I am slightly trepidatious because I do know that these patients are critically ill or they wouldn't be there. And these are people on ventilators, they have tracheostomies and feeding tubes, and, it's just a really critical setting, and it's just not really where my interest usually would lie. I might turn out to love it. I don't know. But I'm just a little nervous about it and making sure that I'm sufficiently caring for these really, really sick people. So that's a little bit of nerves. I had a rough weekend. I don't really want to talk about it on YouTube, but I had a rough weekend. And so there's a little fallout from that. So my mood is not the best, which then, of course, makes me, when I'm having anxiety, I'm having a harder time eating. So I've really had a hard time the last 3 days, 4 days, of eating anything. It's 3:42 where I am right now, and I don't think I've eaten anything today. That's terrible. And so it's kind of a downfall of the surgery, is that you can just not eat and it doesn't bother you until you start feeling dizzy or tired or something like that. So anyway, and after I make this video, I'm going to go get myself something to eat out of my kitchen. I got some leftover Cracker Barrel from last night when I had a difficult time eating. I could only eat maybe 3 or 4 bites and I was done. And I don't want to be like that. That's not my norm. It's not my usual. It's just, I think, anxiety. But it really does affect my stomach. And now that I have such a small stomach, it affects it a lot compared to before. It might make my stomach a little upset, but I could still eat. I mean, I probably ate more when I was anxious back then. Anyway, so that's where I am with my eating. Still lax on the exercise, although I've busted out the exercise ball, got some weights going. I've been playing music in my room and doing abs because it's summer, and now that everything else is getting skinny, those abs are looking a little, flabby than the rest than they used to. Um, and so I'm working on the abs, and so I've been doing that in my room. But as far as like hardcore cardio, I'm still just jumping on the trampoline in the backyard and trying to be active in general. I had my human resources interview with nursing, with my nursing program, which is like the starting point to see if they're going to try to place you in a job. And so that was yesterday. That was good. Everything else is pretty I mean, I'm still going out with Josh, and everything's still the same there pretty much. And I don't know. This was a really boring update, but I figured I'm bored, so I think you should be bored too. So now we're both bored. Mission accomplished.